Hello everyone, it's Bronagh from bronaghsbeautyandbooks.com, and today I'm doing what I can only describe as a huge beauty haul kind of post. As you probably guessed from the thumbnail, it does feature Colourpop Cosmetics. It's not sponsored by them or anyone else. I did get some of the stuff in this for free, but that's not due to being sponsored. That's due to it being from a competition I entered at one of my friend's blogs. Her blog is linked in the description. Her name's, I'm going to wreck her name, it's probably not even pronounced this way, Chanelle, and she is wonderful, so you should definitely go check her out. Anything that did come from her giveaway I will be letting you know as we go along, but as you can see we have a whole lot to go through and I'm so excited to go through it all with you guys. So I'm going to start by what's probably the heaviest thing in the box. And I decided, after seeing so many bloggers rave and rave about this product, to finally go out and try it. And it's the Collab, yeah, because there's an O in there, Collab dry shampoo. I got it in the active version. I don't know why, I just read the other ones and thought this one would be best for my hair. It's formulated for active lifestyles to refresh, protect, condition, gym, beach, poolside, or just on the go. It's got UV protection, it protects from pollutants, and also with conditioning on your hair. I've only used this once since purchasing it, and that was the day I purchased it. I was just really desperate for dry shampoo, I needed something, so I thought I'd try this. I can't really form an opinion on it yet, because like I said, I was desperate for dry shampoo, but straight in, didn't pay any attention to the product. But I will be using this again soon, and once I do, I will be posting a review on it. I did buy it with a lid. I have since lost said lid. I'm just really smart like that. I managed to lose a lid. Go me. But so far I really like it. It's really lightweight in my hair. Whenever I put it in, I actually was convinced it wasn't as protecting as the likes of Batiste or in my recent review, the Girls Only dry shampoo, because they're much heavier in your hair. You feel them. Whereas with this, it's very lightweight. You don't feel it. And for me it caused a lot of concern that my hair wasn't actually clean, but it was. Next, just going off the top of the box, I'm going to use all three brushes for one bit. Our three wonderful little Avon brushes. So this one is what I can only assume is their contour brush. Just by the basic shape of it, it would just fit perfectly in the line of your face. Yeah, that's what that's called. Contours of your face, you see, I knew I'd remember it. Just for easily doing cream contour, powder contour. Again, haven't tried this yet, I've only just washed it, so I'll be trying it soon. Next is a powder brush. I feel you can never have too many powder brushes. I own about 6 at this point. I use them for blending, for powder. I have 3 different powders that I use. I have my setting powder, I have my white powder, and I have my coloured powder. That all sounds really weird, but it makes sense to me. So I'm going to be using this one alongside my whiter powder. I might use it for blending. It's really soft. All these brushes are actually really soft, even this one here, which is really dense, which makes sense if you're going to use it for contouring. But this is really soft. It's not as dense as that one, obviously, but I think it will do a really good job, and I just really like the colourway it goes into it. And the last one, this is actually the recommended brush they had for the setting powder I reviewed last week. I don't recommend it for the setting powder, unless you want to think the setting powder doesn't work. I don't know what I'm actually going to use this one for now. They did recommend it for that, so I know it's not for a loose powder, because I found as you rubbed it across your face, you actually feel like you're taking your foundation off, which to me just isn't what you want when you're trying to set it. You don't want to be taking it off again, so I'll have to play around with this one, see what I can think of it for. Anyone knows what you would use this, I'm going to call it a kabuki brush because it seems very similar to one in the dense way. It's a bit like a more dense version of a stippling brush, but again, if this takes off foundation when you're trying to apply powder on top of it, I wouldn't trust it with foundation either, so I'm not really sure what to do with that brush. Next, something I actually haven't even taken out the box yet. So I recently found out about a site called Cocktail Cosmetics. On there now, I wonder, I hope I put the other product I got from there in here. If I don't, I will be so upset because I won't get to show it to you guys. But what they do is they stock like all your big brands. They stock Jeffree Star, Sugar Pill Cosmetics. These are the two I can remember because they're the two I bought. But they stock like all your bigger brands, all your more well-known brands with cheaper shipping. So for me, it's all about value for money. So I picked up a Sugar Pill eyeshadow, just one of their singular eyeshadows. So this is actually the wee Sugar Pill box, and I have to show it to you because it is so pretty. So that's just their box. I think it is so pretty. Even the back is just lovely. I'm actually in love with the packaging. I haven't even got to the product yet. I went for like a warm nude. I'd say this would be a couple of shades lighter than the shade I'd used to contour. So that's the wee eyeshadow there. Probably should have checked the packaging for its name. And that's just it there in its wee tub. Heart-shaped cookie, that's what it is. I'm going to see if I can get a swatch of it, if I can remember how to reopen it. And then that's the colour of it there. So I think it's really nice. It's a nice light shade. And I think it will blend really nice. It's like a base colour if I was going to ever attempt a smoky eye. I have tried that once and just passed it off as plain because it was terrible. But I wonder. I don't really know if I've actually been smart enough to include the other product. I have, so I'm going to do it next. So, like I said, the only two products I can remember were Sugar Pill and Jeffree Star. And that's because the other thing I got, which has made my life so much happier, is a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. Like, that sounds really sad. This has made my life so much happier, but it has. Haven't tried it like for a full day or anything yet, because if I opened the right side, because I wanted to film first before I used it. I'd fully considered putting on makeup for this, but it's too warm. I don't want to have to do makeup. I didn't even want to straighten my hair. I've literally just popped half of it up. So this is the liquid lipstick that I went out and got. So this shade is called Prom Night. I haven't even swatched it yet. I am so excited. Oh, I love it. Now, there's a lot of things that are said about these. There's a lot of different speculations for just how long lasting they can be. And I really am quite keen to try something that will last for the whole day. Because if it lasts through what I've heard, it will last through eating. So that is a swatch of the colour there. I'm already in love with it. I mean, like, as far as liquid lipstick goes, this is a really nice colour. Even just the consistency of that when applying it to the back of your hand was lovely. Just smells like cosmetics. There's no scent to it, sadly. If it had a smell like vanilla, they would have been made. And then I would have literally just put it on right now, but it doesn't. It just smells like cosmetics. Next, actually another Avon product. I did do a review of this before this video has gone live, so I will link it down in my wee description box. And it is the Avon, I don't know how they pronounce this, I think it's just Magic's setting powder. This is their HD setting powder. So the idea behind this, quite clearly, is to set your makeup. I'd never tried setting powders before. I'm not going to sit here and go, yeah, use them for years. No, I preferred setting sprays. So I've tried this. I did also team it up with a setting spray though. I don't trust a powder to set everything, mostly because you can't put it over your eyes or else it might be a little bit on the weird side. But I think it worked really well. I really like it. Just not with the brush they recommended. It is actually a really good wee product. It's so worth picking up. I also think it'll be on offer in the current books, so it really is worth checking out while you can get that a little bit cheaper. Okay, next I'm going to do, as you can tell, a huge collection of things, so I can't really hold them all at once. So we've all heard of oval brushes. Now, I saw a review on another blog and I've forgotten the name of said blog, but they were showing them off and they were like, they got them from the company and then they said that they found an identical set on eBay, cheaper and with less shipping. So I thought, go to Oval Brush, go to eBay. I went to eBay and I picked up this set of oval brushes So let's see, what's the smallest one, so I can show you guys kind of like what extent the sizing goes to. So like clearly this here big guy here is your biggest brush. It will be about the size of my cheek. So next time from him is about half the size of him. So as you can see, just even comparing those two, there is a big difference. Then if you were to pick up the smallest two brushes, put that one down for now. Now, like I say, these are the smallest two brushes, and as you can see, there's really not much to them. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to use these. I can figure this one out, would be like for nose contouring or highlight, because it would totally fit there. This one is that small, I'm going to probably use it for concealer just because it would fit there. Then you've got this one here, which is a bit of a larger concealer brush. So like even if you compare it to this one, it is larger and longer. Don't know if this actually is even visible, but as you can see there is a size difference in these ones, so that one might even be used better for there. But there's such a huge selection, like there's 8 different brushes. I'm sure this is probably why the other ones come, but so like I say, you're getting your 8 brushes, all of which are face brushes, and I just don't know how I'm going to use them all yet. I'm really excited to try them. Once I do, I will put up a review of these. Like I said, I did get them from eBay, so I'm not expecting them to be like A-star quality, but at the same time it's a good way to find out if I actually like the product before I go and spend whatever price the big company is looking for them. If you know me, you know I love a bargain, and these were a bargain. I think I paid £10 for them, so really good bargain. And you get a whole lot of brush for it too, which means if you're like me and you do have about 3 different foundation shades you swap between, these would be brilliant because you could use 3 different brushes for your foundation. So moving on to giveaway things that I got, just because then I get them out of the way. First up came this little makeup bag. I love little makeup bags like this. I would usually like grip one kind of product into them. There's no way I managed to only use one bag, but like this, like last time I went to Derek's, I actually did use this, and I used it for any foundations and facial things. So like foundation, concealer, setting powder, setting spray, and it was full. But it may not hold a lot, but it is really good. It's really sturdy. I really like it, and I'm already loving it because I'm able to fit a decent amount of products in there. Like I could probably fit all my eye and lip products in there, so score. Another product I got was the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Lip Balm Stain. And this shade is called Feeling Just Bitten, so I should say no, it's called Lovesick. So just above Jeffree Star, we'll swatch this. So that's its colour there. I just realised I hadn't actually even shown you the product yet. And then this is the lip crayon itself. And it's just how we point at tip, which I love because it makes lining your lips so much easier before actually applying the product. It smells minty. I like that. I love minty scented products. I think they're really good, they're really nice, and they like rejuvenate you a little bit in the morning. And I'll do these two. Ooh, that's not the one I'm looking for. So next up is 2 Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. So I have Promised Land and I Need You. So Promised Land being the top lighter shade and I Need You being the darker shade, just to get an idea of their colours. This is I Need You, if you can make that out at all. And then this, once it opens, will be Promised Land. And that there is Promised Land, and I think that's just a really nice shimmery shade. I think these would actually go beautifully together as well. If I ever learn how to do a smoky eye, I will learn just to use 2 shades together. I will learn. Next is something I actually never tried myself before. It's Pantene Pro V's Intense Treatment Program 3-Minute Miracle. So this is for your hair. Didn't know that. I actually for a second thought it was a hand cream. So I've already like undone part of the tube so I could start using it like as soon as I filmed this. So the idea for this is it secures your split ends, it helps severely damaged hair, which I have. So here's the little product out of its box. So you'd put this obviously in wet hair after shampooing, and I squirt it all over myself. That's just great. Just waiting so I can cut that bit out. So the idea behind this is you put it in your hair if it's severely damaged, like mine is. So I think it'd be really good. It has that Pantene smell about it too. I know I originally did say I thought this was a hand cream, but everyone knows like in their head what L'Oreal and Pantene smell like. So I'm really excited to actually try this and see what it does with my hair. Whenever I do use it, there will be a review posted up on my blog, just so that we're all kept up to date with how my hair's doing, because I've even got a silver shampoo review coming up. This is the Maybelline eyeshadow palette in colour Explosion. Who doesn't love something that claims it's an explosion? I love the sound of this. So again, this is like a darker nudes palette. So the idea for this would probably be to create a smoky eye. It's starting to look like I'm going to start learning how to do a smoky eye. And lastly, I have in here the other product I don't have, and that's because after reading the ingredients I realised I'm allergic to it. So I severed all ties with it and gave it to my mother. And this is the, well, this isn't the thing I'm allergic to, by the way, this is just a different product. Like the other thing was a beeswax lip balm, and I'm allergic to beeswax. So this is the Shea Body Shop hand cream. I love Shea products. I love just how soft they are on the skin. Let's be gentle with this one. And it smells just like shea butter from what I can smell through the smell of Pantene. I really love it already. I've been using it a little bit. It's really good. It's totally worth picking up if you are in the Body Shop. So got 3 more products before we head on to Colourpop. This is going to be one hell of a long video. So this is the MUA Luxe Whipped Velvet Lip. I'm going to call it a liquid lipstick in Majestic. I got this for a post that I'm actually planning to do. It's like, I want to do a post, I bought this. So as you all know, I recently reviewed the NYX lip creams on my blog. So I've decided I'm going to compare this and Monte Carlo. Oh, it smells really nice. So that's it there. It's this top wee one. It's a lovely red shade. I think it's quite similar to Monte Carlo. So it will be interesting to see how it actually fares up compared to it. There's a lot of lip products in this. Now I've got 2. Oh, these are matte. I didn't know that. 2 matte lip 3D color sculpt Sexy Mother Puckers from Soap and Glory. These are the 2 ones I got here. Just get straight to it with the swatches. So this colour is called Firecracker. It's a very orange red. Something I actually do quite like. And then the very top swatch is Pretty Muted, which is a much more nudie pink, something I'm really looking forward to trying. Be something different for the summer, because usually I'm very red or purple or in your face colours. So now we're on to Colourpop. Oh, how I love this. The only thing I will say is I was not fond of being charged shipping and handling fees after paying $15 worth of shipping, which I think works out at about £12, which means I actually paid £24 in shipping costs for this. Something I'm not happy with, so I likely be trying to outsource my shipping to someone in America next time and then just having them mail it over. So the first thing that came in the box I noticed was this, and I just thought that was really cute. We a Dumbledore you, kinda made up for the atrocious shipping. But whenever your products don't even come to £20. You don't really want to be paying £20 handling. So before I go into the lip products, let's do something that isn't lips for now. So I also got their brow pomade. I can ever find, yep, it's called Banging Brunette. It's the only thing I don't like about shopping online for products like this is I can't swatch it. I can't see if it's an actual match for my eyebrows. So that's the wee box it comes in before I put this back in the box. And then this is the actual tub of brow, I'm going to say pomade, I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong. I haven't even touched this yet, so you probably can't really swatch brow products, but you gotta love a trier. You can't bend her hand that way. So it's this very top colour here, if you can even see it, but that's it inside its little container. So I will probably do a review of this depending on how I get on with it. If I do find it's too dark, I still will post about it, just so there's no, like, I consider myself a light to medium brown. So I don't know, will this match my hair, will it not? It's like a fun experiment that I didn't want to do. Next up, now, to save time going through them all separately, just to go through it all, I've got one ultra matte lip, two ultra satin lips, one lippy stick, and another ultra matte lip. So it's two ultra matte lips, two ultra satin, and one lippy stick. So we'll go through the lippy stick first. So if you know who Colourpop are, you'll know that their lip products are really well known for being good dupes to like Jeffree Star and Kat Von D at a really affordable price, which is what drew me towards the brand in the first place. Sadly, I wish I'd known about shipping. I'm not going to give up on the shipping. I'm not happy about that amount of shipping. Not in my salary. So this is their lippy stick in Bossy. So just for anyone who, like myself, has now been turned off by shipping, this is the lippy stick here. So now time to start swatching on the other hand. So I'm too lazy to get a baby wipe, and that is Bossy. Quite excited to use that. It's within my normal red range, shade range. Then we have Ultra Matte Lips. This is their Ultra Matte Lip in Succulent. This is like a lip gloss liquid lipstick kind of product. So before I start swatching, here is the container. Then I think, if I remember correctly, yep, this is quite similar to Bossy. Really should watch what way I hold things. I've already scored it myself like 4 times with different products. So it's now the second colour up. As you can see, it's really similar to Bossy, so what I might do is like layer the two. So like have Bossy on the bottom, and because this is an ultra matte, have this on the top and it will dry matte, and it's already actually starting to dry matte in the back of my hand, which is amazing. The other ultra matte, as you're about to notice how much I love reds, this one's called Seesaw. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I normally buy this colour. I don't. Just swatching it first before I show you guys its packaging. So I can't fault them, their packaging is beautiful, I love it, but it's annoying me that it costs so much. So then the third colour up is Seesaw. It's really beautiful, isn't it? Never actually done like a proper nude lip, so that'll be really fun to try. These are the Ultra Satin Lips. This colour is called Spritz. So it's quite similar to Seesaw, yet different. Seesaw I say has more of a purpley undertone, this one maybe slightly more brown. I may be completely colourblind and just going mad, but that's, I forgot the name. That's Spritz, so let's see what Spritz swatches like. So unlike Seesaw, this is actually a satin colour, so it won't be as matte, but I'm sure it will still be a demi matte. So there's it just there. And lastly for Colourpop, because I'm sure you're sick of listening to me at this point in what I can only assume is a half an hour long video, is another Ultra Satin Lip product. This one is called London Fog. Am I sure I'm reading that right? No, I am reading it right. So this colour is called London Fog. I really hope Colourpop never go to London, get disappointed. So this is a much more red product, again more similar even than the first liquid lipstick to the lippy stick. So the top wee colour there is London Fog. I actually think it's a really nice red. So as you can see, just from even looking at my swatches, I have an obsession with red lipsticks and just pinks and reds and things like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this haul as much as I have spending my money. And if there's any products you want more information on, please leave me a comment down below. I will try to link up to anyone I've mentioned, because I will likely remember who it was I read the oval brush post on, and I'll link them in the description. I will link Chanelle in the description so you can go check out her blog in case there's any more amazing giveaways and you have a chance to win so much amazing stuff from her. And then if you want, I'll also be linking any reviews for any of these products I have already reviewed by the time this goes live, which is probably about a week from today in my way. I think to you this is today, but to me this is a week ago. I love to schedule things. So I will try to edit this down, because at the minute I am looking at about a half an hour long video and no one wants to listen to me moan really for half an hour. So hopefully I'll see you next time I'm doing another haul. Hopefully it won't be as large and hopefully I'll get through it a bit faster. And I'll see you next time. Bye!